little while ago, we had a chance to catch up with John Carlson here. Big night for him coming up on Sunday as he's honored for 700 points in the National Hockey League. We talked to him about that and a whole lot more here on the show today.
I think so. I think it's obviously been a long and good career, I would say, but played with many great players, played on many great teams, and I think I don't like celebrating myself a whole lot, but it's cool for the Caps to honor me.
Yeah, I know you don't like talking about yourself, so I'll spare you.
Thank you, Tar. Appreciate that.
So you guys are second in the league in goals against. A decent improvement over last year. Obviously, the goaltending's played a big part in that, but what have you seen from a defenseman's point of view that's really working for you guys?
I think we're playing offense a little bit more, too. Yeah. I think that kind of helps lighten the load a little bit on the defensemen, and I think, the group of D we got out there right now are, can play in many different situations, can play against top lines, and I think that's more of a full group effort.
Yep.
I think that helps, and obviously I think we built a good foundation last year. I think we needed to be one of the best defensive teams to compete last year, and so that was a good kind of building block coming into this year, and with a little bit more offense, a little less time in our zone, I think it helps a lot.
You always have a positive spin on things. I love it.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
You've had a lot of different D partners over the years. You've had a lot of different guys you played with over the years as a top six. You guys have had a pretty good year in assimilating a lot of different guys, whether it be Matt Roy coming in and Rasmus Sandin's role growing. It seems like you guys everybody brings something to the table that makes you guys one of the best D-cores in the league. Is this one of the best D-cores that you've had here? Because it seems like it could be.
Yeah, I think so, and just the depth, and I feel like kind of, like I said before, I think everybody can kind of play in different scenarios, different situations, and be relied upon in those important minutes. So I think, probably from a coach's standpoint, that's a good mix that you can have, and certainly, throughout the games too. We play with a lot of different players. I think there's an ease of transition in terms of, guys that are on the penalty kill and after the power play and things like that, where, seamlessly we can kind of flip back and forth at will.
Got to ask you about Alex Ovechkin. 18 goals away. It feels, to me, as a guy who's covered him since his rookie year, you've been around for most of the years, like it feels different now. Like once you get under 20, what's the vibe like in the room right now?
No, I think we're all rooting for him, obviously.
Yeah.
But certainly to your point, there were so many years that it seemed like it was never going to happen.
Yeah.
Or not never going to happen, but just
it was far away.
It seemed so incredibly far away. Yeah. Now it definitely has that feel like, hey man, like this thing can get broken open any moment. So obviously immense history in front of him. We're all cheering for him, and it is kind of crazy. It seems like every goal is a big celebration because of that anticipation.
Yeah.
What has Jacob Chychrun brought beyond the shot? You played with him on the power play here for a while. Just an entirely different dimension to a lot of different things. I don't know that I've seen someone in my time here that brings exactly what he brings to the table.
No, absolutely. I think you can see just his abilities out there, whether it's defensively, whether it's jumping up in the rush or getting back, or his one-on-one game. He kind of brings most facets of the game really, really well, and he's a real treat to watch out there and play with, obviously, and is a big reason of our success this season, I think.
The big picture with this team, 30 games to go. I know the work isn't done, but how proud are you of what this team's accomplished to this point, given the fact that in the preseason, everyone outside of Washington was like, Washington, I don't know. Yeah. And now you guys are sitting down looking down, everybody in the Eastern Conference have put together just an incredible, consistent game through 52 games here.
Yeah, and I think, kind of piggybacking on what I said about the defense in last year and that foundation that we built, I think that was important kind of coming into this season. But, yeah, incredibly proud of the guys. I think, I hate calling ourselves the underdogs because we're not underdogs, but I think guys wanted to prove something this year, and it's great to see it come to fruition. I think the guys that we've added all seem to fit perfectly, and happy for them too, coming from different places, wanting to have a fresh start, continue their careers wherever, each situation is different, but those are big things for guys, and it's been real fun getting, growing as a group together, and competing on the ice.
It's been fun for us too.
Yeah.
Sure has. Well, John, we appreciate you joining us. Thanks for coming up and spending some time with us.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate it as always.